A very good morning, dear students. In the coastal plains and highlands chapter, the previous class, what and all we studied? Coastal plains, its classification or divisions. It has got two classification. One is western coastal plains and eastern coastal plains. And then these coastal plains are located towards southern part of India. And coming to the western coastal plains, which are located between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea, and it covers the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Goa. And again, the western coastal plains have been classified into three parts. First is Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, second one, third one is Malabar coast. Next, eastern coastal plains, which are located between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal, and it covers the states of West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Puducherry. And it consists of two divisions again in eastern coastal plains, that is northern circles and the Coromandel coast. In today's class, we are going to study about the importance of coastal plains, like how northern mountains, northern plains, desert region, southern plateaus have been helped the people of the region. In the same way, how these coastal plains have been played important role, we will see as a one of the features of India. So students, like other features of India like mountains, plains and desert and plateaus, coastal plains has also got certain importance as a physical features. So these are very important to our country in many ways, many number of ways, not only in one or two ways, in many ways. The coastal plains have number of ports, that is seaports. And due to these seaports, what happens? We can do the trade activities on the nearby areas. That is the cities which are situated near to that places, and the goods can be shifted and we can be sell, and also we can do the foreign trade through ships, cargo ships. We can send the goods to the other countries of the other than in India. We can sell the goods which we have with us, that can be sent through cargo ships, big ships. Then we can earn money, that is foreign trade. What do you mean by foreign trade? The trade which takes place between two countries, more than one countries, that is foreign trade. For example, India is our country. Suppose India is going to sell products with the other countries like China or Nepal or Pakistan, we say it's a foreign trade, the trade between two countries. Like through coastal plains, coastal region, through seaports, we can export the goods which are being produced over here in our country. Next, the soil of the coastal plains is very fertile, which is suitable for growing the crops. Basically, agricultural land should be very fertile. Which are the crops they grow over here? Rice, cotton, and rubber. These are the major things which they grow in the this region, that is coastal plains. And some of the other crops also they grow, like wheat, jowar, bajra, pulses, groundnut, sugarcane, cotton, and also coconut in Kerala. If you see in Kerala, we can see the coconuts, rubber, plantation, spices. Then coming to the occupation, as generally the coastal region area people are staying near to the coastal region, what would be their main occupation? Fishing. Yes, as the water will be available in plenty, as they stay near to the sea water, their occupation will be fishing. Other than fishing, boating. Through backwater boating, they earn money, and it also one of the tourist attraction. So the local marketers will get many advantages through these coastal regions. They need not to go in search of occupation to other places. These seaward coastal region will help them to earn money, and it is one of the best occupation for them to live their livelihood. Then, due to their closeness to the sea, as I said, it attracts the tourist people. Many of the peoples will come to this coastal plains during different seasons in order to spend their time beautiful in order to have beautiful memories. So Kerala has a backwater. Due to this they can have beautiful sightseeing, and even the boat race is the major attraction in this Kerala. And tourism helps the country to have the proper income also. By this tourism indirectly we'll have income to the country or the nation. This will help in increase in our national income. So students, as like other physical features we have, coastal plains also it has got its own features and importance, and it plays very important role in life of people compared to other physical features. Correct. So in today's class, what we learned, that is coastal plains will have large number of forts. To this, which we can have the business activities not only in our country, we can have trades with the other countries also. That is foreign countries. That is foreign trade. And the soil which are present in the coastal plains are very fertile to grow the crops. And fishing is the main occupation over the coastal region people. And fish are not only the sold in the local markets, that is whatever they get fishes from the sea water, they doesn't sell it in the local market, they sell it to the other regions of the coastal region. Like for example, if they are getting fishes from in Kerala, they used to market it over to Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, to other regions, and even for the foreign countries. And it is also acts as a one of the beautiful place for the tourist attraction, through which we can earn money, and it will be increases the wealth of the nation. So in the next class we will be seeing how the life of the coastal plains are there. That is state wise how the people are living there, what are their crops they grow over there, what are their occupation, and what are the famous highlights of those coastal region states covered by the coastal plains. We will see in the next class. Thank you.